I want to bring up a great...
She has family who loves her. She has friends who love her. America's daughter. America's daughter.
As you listen here to some of the chatter from some of the folks that have gathered out there, and they are chanting quite loudly here. I believe that they have some megaphone devices there to, of course, amplify their voice here. But let's, someone made a great comment, and this is why being live here with our audience on WFLA Now is so beneficial to us and advantageous, because bring up things that in the moment here can help us decipher what might be actually going on here. And they didn't use hashtag HJB, so I can't animate the comment on screen. Of course, that's our system here, because we don't want to animate a comment on screen that somebody doesn't want their profile picture and their name on screen here. But they pointed out here that Gabby Petito lived with Brian Laundrie for a period of about a year. And that's something that we found out here in the last several days. And could the evidence that is being collected here, or could the reason that they are bringing in those brown paper bags is not to take things that belong to the Laundrie family, but belong to Gabby Petito? Again, it's just an observation here from our audience. We don't know if that's the case. We don't know if the brown paper bags are connected to them collecting things from inside of the household here. But it's something that originally didn't enter my mind here. So a big shout out to the commenter here that noted that here a short time ago. Again, use hashtag HeyJB, and we can feature your comments here on screen. I'll look for some more comments starting now here in our Facebook Live, Twitter, and YouTube comment sections here. I'll be starting to look for them here now. I know we have a bunch coming in. In the meantime, let's listen in here outside of the house.
How would you feel if your son was missing in the world and no one could say anything? No one could tell you where he is. No one could tell you what happened. You were just left in the dark. How would you feel? You're being a coward. Where is Gabby? Where is Gabby? Where is Gabby? Where is Gabby? Where is Gabby?
But once anything else happens,
All right, JB back with you here, folks, as we continue to monitor all the developments here outside of the home. There hasn't been much in the last 20 minutes or so here. The last that was significant was probably about 20 or so minutes ago, when we had an officer enter the home with what appeared to be a brown paper bag in their hand. And again, that's usually to collect something as far as law enforcement. But we don't know what is going on inside of the house. We don't even know if Brian's in the house, but more on that here in just a second. As we've been talking about, we can animate comments on screen here using the hashtags that we have. Normally, we have a lot of folks here joining us, like Justin Shecker, Masa Saidi, Walt Buteau, a lot of folks that are here all around your screen. We're usually in a quad box format here where we can all take turns answering your questions. It's Friday night. A lot of crews home with their family here, other than our crews, of course, that are obviously here in the field. So the only hashtag that we have here is hashtag HJB, and I'll feature some of the comments that we've received here in the last several minutes. Helen here, hashtag HJB. Could the parents be charged if they know something and not say anything? And I think that that is, of course, within the realm of possible here. But that's secondary, completely secondary. to whether or not, first and foremost, Brian Laundrie is going to be charged with a crime. And we don't, at this time, he is a person of interest, and there are no grounds to arrest him for any crime. Let's keep that in mind. Innocent until proven guilty. Folks don't want to hear it. There are people in our comment section that don't want to hear that fact, that foundational fact here for the law and how the law works in this country. But that's the fact. Innocent until proven guilty. And while the optics here with Brian remaining silent, they're poor. They're really, really nightmarishly poor here. Let's keep in mind, innocent until proven guilty here. Let's get to Kyra's comment here. Hashtag HJB. Is it possible they arrest the parents? The other cop mentioned handcuffs. Arresting the parents before arresting Brian would be, I would need some legal expert here to charge a parent with a crime and before charging Brian with a crime. Now let's just kind of, let's hear from the officer. Hold on.
All to please, he understands the purpose, the chanting, all that, but we ask for you guys to please be calm, okay? And respect the neighborhood, okay? But it's not helping what you're doing. You being here, we understand that. But the yelling, the profanities that were earlier, I'm not saying they are now, is not helping. So I just ask you please just to have respect for the neighborhood. We understand why you're here, and our officers have been very lenient in working with you all. I can't speak to that, but I'm here for you guys just to try to keep this calm and peaceful, all right? My officers we're here with you guys.
We're being peaceful, we just want answers.
Thank you with the bullhorn, thank you. So please, I ask you, please keep it down.
Is Brian dirty laundry in the house or not?
I thought we were good. Okay, we can talk over there.
I can't scream, so I'm asking a personal question.
So I ask you please again, on behalf of Chief Garrison, please respect the peace, okay? You guys can be here, but please respect that.
There's no peace until Gabby's found!
Are they showing her respect? Where's Gabby's respect? Where's her family's respect?
That brings us to our next comment here. And Kista Gifford, hashtag HJB. Am I the only one that thinks calling names and disrupting the family isn't okay? And to Kista's comment here, I've had a lot of comments our way. People that believe that while finding Gabby and knowing Gabby's whereabouts is the number one priority right now, that there's a right way to go about things, there's a wrong way to go about things. But at this point, I don't think anything is going to hush this crowd.
It could get a lot worse from here.
All right, well, I gotta go back to
Like a trigger.